learning it, manifesting it, living it, you will be having the space in the shoulder, and from sitting on the shoulders of Paramashiva, Guru himself, traveling to Mahakailasa and experiencing Paramashiva in ultimate, blissful, safest, bestest way. Understand, program starts but never ends, and it is never the same again. It is actually not a program, it's a lifestyle initiation. It is just upgrading your consciousness, your being. Bring intense sincerity, sincere intensity into this program. Instead of sitting with your depressions, sit with me, Paramashiva. I welcome all of you to register by going to paramashivam.org. And even if you have attended already any program, please go through once more intensely, sincerely, intensely, because it is going to be absolutely new and different level. I commit with you all. I will initiate all of you, bless you all with the Shakti Pada, Shakti Nipada, and Paramashiva myself will manifest the state, space, powers, being, super consciousness and Kailasa of Paramashiva in all of us.
Some of the scientists and researchers who are studying the reflection have found the reference. What is out there is not just 4 dimensions, at least 11 dimensions. The methodology they used, algebraic topology, and the informations they have, they even tried to map it down on the brain of the rat and confirming many of the information they have makes sense. Understand, microcosms, telescope and microscope is algebraic topology. Macrocosms, telescope and microscope together is penetrated by oneness. The moment it is initiated, if the third eye is penetrated by the oneness, it acts as telescope and microscope together for cosmos, Brahmanda, what is out there. So if you want to understand and manifest the powers, want to experience Kailasa, hold my hand and come along with me. It means sit with integrity and listen and come along with me. I'll take you to Kailash now.
This Mahaparamashivoham is like literally the ultimate journey in a most safest way. The principal cognitions we will be manifesting experientially. Each of the principal cognitions, the principal truths, the whole science of manifesting Paramashiva in you is presented as 4 major paths: Charya Pada, Kriya Pada, Yoga Pada, Jnana Pada. The whole Hinduism is founded on these 4 words. Holding the cognition you are the ultimate Paramashiva and making that as your lifestyle, manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, everything of Paramashiva in your day-to-day life, learning it, manifesting it, living it. You will be having the space in the shoulder, and from sitting on the shoulders of Paramashiva, Guru himself, traveling to Mahakailasa and experiencing Paramashiva in ultimate, blissful, safest, bestest way. Understand, program starts but never ends, and it is never the same again. It is actually not a program, it's a lifestyle initiation. It is just upgrading your consciousness, your being. Bring intense sincerity, sincere intensity into this program. Instead of sitting with your depressions, sit with me, Paramashiva. I welcome all of you to register by going to paramashivam.org, and even if you have attended already any program, please go through once more intensely, sincerely, because it is going to be absolutely new and different level. I commit with you all. I will initiate all of you, bless you all with the Shakti Pada, Shakti Pada, and Paramashiva myself will manifest the state, space, powers, being, super consciousness and Kailasa of Paramashiva in all of us.
Some of the scientists and researchers who are studying the reflection have found the reference. What is out there is not just 4 dimension, at least 11 dimension. The methodology they used, algebraic topology, and the informations they have, they even tried to map it down on the brain of the rat and confirming many of the informations they have makes sense. Understand, microcosms, telescope and microscope is algebraic topology. Macrocosms, telescope and microscope together is penetrated by oneness. The moment it is initiated, if the third is penetrated by the oneness, it acts as telescope and microscope together for cosmos, Brahmanda, what is out there. So if you want to understand and manifest the powers, want to experience Kailasa, hold my hand and come along with me. It means sit with integrity and listen and come along with me. I'll take you to Kailash now.
This Mahaparamashivoham is like literally the ultimate journey in a most safest way. The principal cognitions we will be manifesting experientially. Each of the principal cognitions, the principal truths, the whole science of manifesting Paramashiva in you is presented as 4 major paths: Tariya Pada, Kriya Pada, Yoga Pada, Jnana Pada. The whole Hinduism is founded on these 4 words. Holding the cognition you are the ultimate Paramashiva and making that as your lifestyle manifest.
परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं Sadgurun Tam Namami. Nithyanandam, everybody. We welcome each and every one of you who is sitting with us live from around the world on Nithyananda TV, Facebook, YouTube, and various other social medias for today's session, where we are preparing to receive the darshan of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism as part of the Mahaparamashivoham. Today at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we are going to be blessed by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, gracing in the extraordinary power in the manifestations of Paramashiva as Chandesha Anugraha Murti, Kirata Murti, and the deity of Paramashiva, where Paramashiva himself gives the Sudarshana Chakra to Mahavishnu, the Chakradana Murti. Through all the three deities, manifestations of Paramashiva, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is going to be embodying today and gracing each and every one of us. So we welcome each and every one of you as we prepare to receive the darshan of Paramashiva today. My name is Sri Nithya Sundareshwarananda and I'll be your host today.
My name is Sri Nithya Brahmasukhananda and I'll be your co-host in this show.
So to begin with, if we are going to understand each of the deities, each of the manifestations of Paramashiva, embody a certain understanding, a certain powerful cognition. Today, the deities of whom we are going to be having darshan, there is one single similarity among all of them, and that is bhakti. We had discussed this day before yesterday in the preparation, and today we are going to be having the darshan towards having the deities of Paramashiva, having the forms of Paramashiva, embodying that very powerful cognition of bhakti manifesting in our life. So let's now look at how in our Hindu history, bhakti has been one of the most important major components and how it is so much integral part of the Guru Parampara, which we are celebrating as part of the 10-day Guru Purnima Brahmotsavam. We have the auspicious Guru Purnima coming up in just 2 days away from now on July 3rd, where we are going to be blessed by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism and we'll be having the presidential address by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So without further ado, let's enter into it.
Yes. So as we all know, we are preparing for the auspicious, for the darshan, for receiving the darshan of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism just in a few minutes. And today what we are going to celebrate is the devotion aspect, the forms of Paramashiva which the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is going to give the darshan in. They all embody this common thread of devotion, of bhakti, which forms the core of the Guru Parampara. And Guru Parampara in itself is the core of Sanatana Hindu Dharma. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism also puts it very bluntly, very straightforward way that Hinduism is nothing but the Guru Shishya Parampara. It is only and only because of this Guru Shishya Parampara, of the continuous lineage of master-disciple relationship, because of which the powerful enlightenment science of Vedas and Agamas, that is Hinduism, has been kept alive, has been sustained, has been nurtured on the planet Earth for centuries, if not millenniums. So this is the importance, this is the significance of the Guru Parampara. How the manifestation of Guru literally transforms, is the single most transformative factor in our spiritual growth, in giving the best and the best in our lives. And how to really connect with the Guru. The best way the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism shares is through bhakti, through devotion. So naturally, the question arises. Many people would ask, yes, we have heard this word many times, bhakti, devotion, but what is it exactly? What is bhakti? What is devotion? How to even define this in the first place? So, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism shares very important secrets about bhakti, about devotion. He says it is the highest possibility and power of a human being to get back to his original state of Paramashiva, his original state and the present state. The bridge between the two is devotion. Because of the devotion to Paramashiva, the individual soul becomes Paramashiva. So it acts as a bridge. It is like a catalyst which transforms the individual soul, the individual consciousness into the supreme consciousness, which is Paramashiva, single most component which does this magic, which makes this magic happen, is bhakti. It is devotion.
And similarly, bhakti is something that is beyond just the logical explanation or the logical understanding of surrender or dropping all your ideas. Whatever word that you try to define bhakti into, it can never describe bhakti. It can never do justice to the powerful truth of bhakti, because bhakti is something that takes you beyond the logic and beyond the mind. That is the reason if you see so many happenings in our Hindu history, whether it is in the period of Bhagavan Shri Krishna, whether it is the Nayanmar's bhakti towards Paramashiva, all of that is beyond logic, beyond any kind of logical interference or inference as to why and what can happen as per the laws of physics, as per the laws of nature. Every time when the devotion is demonstrated, it goes beyond the laws of our regular life, regular lifestyle that we perceive. If all of us, whoever is watching, for every one of us, I'd like to share something. See, if you feel that, okay, in my life, something is becoming hard, and I feel so and so is the way for me to resolve that situation. It's a logical way of approach for it. But if you take the approach through the bhakti towards the master, towards the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, and when you make his life as your life, so when there is like a complete difference which is there, where when you apply the truths that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is sharing and you make it as part of your life, that is one aspect. Another aspect where you have the devotion towards Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, who is none other than the incarnation of Paramashiva himself. When you have that bhakti, literally it is not that you have to practice these powerful cognitions, but those powerful cognitions become a part of you. So they start manifesting in you. So the space or the functioning itself becomes completely different. You do not have to do something new, something difficult. No. It is just through that bhakti that those powerful cognitions start manifesting in your life. And you will see your life starts becoming completely beyond logic, beyond what we call as the regular flow of life, the regular happening of life. You will start seeing miracles happen. So bhakti is a straightforward way, if I have to put it that way, straightforward way for you to experience miracles and for you to live with miracles. And especially today, as we are having the darshan of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, today all of us are going to be initiated into this feeling connection of bhakti, into the powerful truth, powerful cognition of bhakti. So whether you have bhakti and you feel that yes, I already have it and I want to make it more powerful and more beautiful, join. If you feel that no, I'm logical, I'm not able to connect with this aspect, today is the day for you, join. Because no one should miss that aspect of feeling connection with the divine, with the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So log on to paramashivoham.org, which will lead you to the registration page for the Mahaparamashivoham program that is happening right now. It will lead you to a two-way video conferencing where you get to ask your questions, where you get to pour your prayers, your gratitudes to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism on the chat, and be rest assured that you will receive the blessings. Especially during the darshans, all of you who have been attending regularly, you would see that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is continuously speaking during the darshan, which is basically the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism dictating and blessing the prayers of each and every one of the devotees. So if you want to have your devotion and if you want to show your devotion to Swamiji, you want to have your prayers and boons fulfilled, just log into the Mahaparamashivoham program and there you can put your request on the chat, which is directly blessed by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So don't miss this opportunity. Register yourself at paramashivoham.org. We also have the QR code that is being projected. You can also scan the QR code and register for the Mahaparamashivoham program.
Yes. So as we have just put, bhakti is that important, that catalyst which transforms our whole being, our whole personality, and makes us experience the highest truths. And the best, among the best gift that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has also shared that any individual can get is the feeling connection with the Master. Because it is the feeling connection, simple, straightforward attachment, nothing complicated, nothing too logical, simple. What the Guru says, it simply becomes a part of your personality. You simply start radiating it. You simply start manifesting it. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has shared so many powerful cognitions from Vedas and Agamas. So many truths he has shared with the people: integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, completion, right? All of these things. But he shares that in his own life, without even knowing what these meant, without even knowing the definitions of all these terms, he simply started radiating integrity. He simply started radiating authenticity, responsibility, enriching. All these higher truths simply became a part of his personality. And how was it? How did it happen? It was simply because of his feeling connection with his gurus, with his entire Guru Parampara. Simple surrender, simple obedience to the Master. That is what made this whole magic happen. Without even you trying to understand logically each and everything, the entire knowledge, the entire all the cognitions simply get downloaded into your system, and they become a part of your day-to-day life. And all the best gifts that you can even imagine and that you cannot even imagine start manifesting. Whether you have a problem related to health, wealth, relationships, career, anything in related to the practical reality that you are living in. Having a simple feeling connection with the Master can solve each and every of these problems. He can simply take care of you. He can protect you, because bhakti is the greatest, the strongest shield. It protects you forever and ever. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism puts it, it's up to you. What do you want to be devoted to, right? We are always devoted to something. If we really try to understand it this way, we are mostly devoted to the negativity, the negative thought currents, the patterns, the powerlessness, right? The non-integrity in us, the inauthenticity in us. If we just shift the whole power, the cognition inside us, and start cherishing, start nurturing the devotion to our Master, to God, to any higher form of intelligence, the best form of the higher reality is the Master, the best gift that can happen. Once we start cherishing the devotion towards our Master, our whole frequency starts shifting. Our whole being starts getting uplifted, levitated, instead of getting more and more gross and down into the lower frequencies. That is the whole power of cherishing bhakti in your life. And the gift of bhakti in itself is a gift that simply can happen with the help of the Master. He can simply initiate you into this feeling connection. It's a gift that ultimately, if you really ask, it's a gift. Bhakti is something that is given by the Master as the greatest blessing in your life. Once you have bhakti, once you get the feeling connection, that's it. You don't really need anything else. That is the greatest wealth that a person can have. Even great saints and great enlightened beings like Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, they have also mentioned that once you start manifesting the kind of bhakti with your Master, that simply by remembrance of the Master, your eyes start getting watery, you start getting tears in your eyes. That's it, you're done. That is your last birth. After that, there is no more birth for you. So for ages and ages, even the greatest incarnations, the greatest enlightened beings have sung the glory of the Guru, have sung the glory of the devotion and bhakti to the Guru, and what great alchemy it can do to your entire being. And that's what we are celebrating today. And with the darshan of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, he can simply invoke the sacred sentiments of bhakti, of devotion in your being, which in turn can literally make your life from logical to magical.
So once again, take this opportunity to register yourself for the Paramashivam program that is happening right now to receive the darshan of Bhagavan Paramashiva manifesting through the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So log on to paramashivam.org and register yourself. We're going to come back together after a short break while each of you take a few moments to register yourself and to call your family members, friends and your near and dear ones to join the darshan today. Let's now come back together after a short break.
Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, everything of Paramashiva in your day-to-day life, learning it, manifesting it, living it, you will be having the space in the shoulder, and from sitting on the shoulders of Paramashiva, Guru himself, traveling to Mahakailasa and experiencing Paramashiva in ultimate, blissful,
safest, bestest way. Understand, program starts but never ends, and it is never the same again. It is actually not a program, it's a lifestyle initiation. It is just upgrading your consciousness, your being. Bring intense sincerity, sincere intensity into this program. Instead of sitting with your depressions, sit with me, Paramashiva. I welcome all of you to register by going to paramashivam.org. And even if you have attended already any program, please go through once more intensely, sincerely, intensely, because it is going to be absolutely new and different level. I commit with you all. I will initiate all of you, bless you all with the Shakti Pada, Shakti Pada, and Paramashiva myself will manifest the state, space, powers, being, superconsciousness and Kailasa of Paramashiva in all of us.
Some of the scientists and researchers who are studying the reflection have found the reference. What is out there is not just 4 dimension, at least 11 dimension. The methodology they used, algebraic topology, and the informations they have, they even tried to map it down on the brain of the rat and confirming many of the information they have makes sense. Understand, microcosms, telescope and microscope is algebraic topology. Macrocosms,
Nithyanandam everybody, welcome back. So yes, I hope each and every one of you took your time to reach out to your friends and family, to log in to have the live darshan of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. As we were discussing on the greatness of bhakti, the importance of bhakti, and how each and every one of us can be benefited and live our life magically through the bhakti, let's look at a few more powerful cognitions that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has revealed about bhakti.
Yes, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism shares that how to, if he starts explaining, he explains how to really connect with the Master, how to cherish this devotion, this feeling connection, how to keep it alive. Even once you're initiated, it's our responsibility to protect it so that it protects us back, right? The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism also shares this fact, this important truth from the Vedas and Agamas, which say, Dharmo rakshati rakshitaha. When we protect the Dharma, Dharma protects us back. In the master-disciple relationship, once we are initiated by the Master, once we are blessed to have the greatest gift in our life, that is our Guru, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. What is the highest Dharma of a disciple? The highest Dharma is to protect that master-disciple relationship. It is to protect that bhakti towards his Guru, towards our Master, right? So towards the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, whatever feeling connection we have, whatever bhakti we have, it is our responsibility to protect that bhakti so that it in turn protects us back. A very important tool to keep that bhakti alive, to protect it, is prayer. Prayer is asking Paramashiva, is asking the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism to keep the Guru Bhakti in us alive, right? To keep the Shiva Bhakti, Paramashiva Bhakti in us alive. So, which in turn will protect us forever. Prayer is capable of awakening the multidimensional logic in us. The multidimensional logic and devotion are closely related to each other. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism shares a very important concept of vitarka. He says that bhakti is a sure shot, straightforward connection. It's like a short circuiting, right? Straight connection, a high-speed internet connection with the Guru, with the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And that happens when you go beyond the both tarka and kutarka, when you go beyond both logic, the right logic and wrong logic. Both beyond these, when we go, we enter into the domain of something known as vitarka, which is beyond the logic, which is like a straightforward connection with the higher intelligence, which is the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And that happens, that gets evoked with prayer, right? That is how this connection is kept alive and nurtured and protects us forever.
And especially during the Guru Purnima Brahmotsavam, which is celebrating the happening of the Guru, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, we are going to be celebrating on this 3rd of July, where the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is going to be blessing each and every one of us on the auspicious day of Guru Purnima. And it is the day, the best day of the entire year, where you can offer your gratitude for the happening of the Guru, for the happening of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So take this time and opportunity, you can offer the Pada Puja, which is the offering of devotion and gratitude at the lotus feet of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. You can register for the Pada Puja and offer your gratitude to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Similarly, if you'd like to experience, if you feel that yes, I want to experience that component of devotion, I want to experience the vidarka, the going beyond the right or wrong logic. Many times I've heard people say that, I feel that the intellect is always being pushed aside and that it's not very powerful, or that logic is low. We need to understand, as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism beautifully reveals, that logic is one dimension, but bhakti, which is the feeling connection, is the dimension of depth, and the logic is the dimension of length. When you enter the dimension of depth, automatically you will have the power over your logic and breath, which is your emotion, because feeling connection is something that goes deep into you, and you will see that life automatically starts manifesting the way which is the best for you to happen. You will be able to easily identify the situations that you are going through in your life and have the very clear clarity, whatever the situations may be, why it is happening the way it is happening, and what you need to do in that situation. You will have a very powerful feeling of trust and feeling of completely protected. That is the right feeling, I would say, because you know that your bhakti towards Swamiji, your bhakti towards the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, your bhakti towards Paramashiva, that is protecting you. So no matter what is going on in your life, you just know that you're always protected by the Master, by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So bhakti gives you that depth of feeling.
Yes. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism also shares, he says that your enlightenment, your devotion, your conscious experience, your multidimensional logic and your prayer, all these five feed one into each other, and try to have all these five as much intensely as possible in your life, continuously, all these five, right? It will bring more and more power manifestation, more and more enlightenment, more and more joy, more and more consciousness, and more spiritual strength. You will get the best gifts spiritually, and even in your mundane life, everything you will start manifesting once you cherish devotion and all the sacred sentiments towards the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, who is our master, who is the very incarnation of Paramashiva, and all the best things that come with the devotion, with the bhakti, we going beyond our binary logic, we entering into the space of multidimensional logic, Nyaya and Vaisheshika, which forms the core of Sanatana Hindu Dharma. All the great devotees, all the great bhaktas, of which are there as an integral part of the Hindu history, they have manifested it again and again, where their actions are not something which we can understand logically, but simply when they start manifesting the powers, simply by chanting Lord Rama's name, Hanuman could simply jump over the ocean. How is this possible? Logically you cannot understand it, right? For example, Mirabai, simply by remembering Krishna's name, she could even gulp the poison and it could not do anything to her. How is this possible? Logic cannot make us understand this. It is only possible when we start entering into the domain of going beyond logic, going into the space of multidimensional logic. That is what bhakti does. That is the power of cherishing and nurturing devotion in our lives. It makes us life literally magical, and we start experiencing the reality which cannot be experienced by a being who is still stuck at the logical realm of things. That is the power of bhakti.
And many times there are thousands of references in our Hindu history where beyond the logic, where beyond the way of life, the devotees who have the devotion towards Paramashiva manifest literally anything. Like if you look at the happening, the life of Kannappa Nayanar, he literally, just because of his crude, I would say the crude love for Paramashiva, the pure raw love towards Paramashiva and bhakti that he had towards Paramashiva, when Paramashiva played the leela of having the blood come out of one of his eyes in the Shivalinga, in the form of Shivalinga, literally Kannappa Nayanar just plucks out his eyes and puts it onto the Shivalinga. And not just that, the second time, the second eye also starts bleeding. Without a hesitation, in a second, Kannappa Nayanar is ready to remove his eye, and then suddenly he realizes that, okay, if I remove the eye, then I would not know where to place the eye. So he puts his foot and marks the position of the eye, and when he removes the eye, immediately Paramashiva manifests. If you look at these happenings, it's just beyond understanding. It's just beyond any kind of, the boundaries of what life experiences or what life can present to you. It takes you beyond the boundaries of what life that you're living. So similarly, if you want to experience and go beyond any of the boundaries of life that you are facing right now, the straightforward solution towards this is bhakti. And today, all of us are going to have this initiation. All of us are going to have the seed of bhakti sown into each and every one of us through the initiation of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Even the manifestations of Paramashiva today, which is the Chandesha Anugraha Murti, Kirata Murti and Chakradana Murti, where Paramashiva, out of his grace and out of his compassion, because the devotees had so much of devotion towards Paramashiva, Paramashiva just blesses them and showers them with abundance. So do not miss today's darshan. Log into paramashivoham.org, which will lead you to the registration page of Mahaparamashivoham, where you can log in to have the live darshan of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. In a very short while, we are going to be having the live darshan of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Once again, I urge each and every one of you who are watching us live, please go over, invite your friends, your family, your near and dear ones. Make sure no one misses the darshan today, because it's a very, very, very important aspect. It's a very, very important, powerful cognition of bhakti that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is going to awaken in each and every one of us. Just for this one happening of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, it is just the best thing that you can have. So do not miss it. Make sure that you're reaching out to everyone and log in for the Mahaparamashivam program. So please take a few minutes to make the phone calls, to invite your friends and family. We're going to come back together after a short break.
And microscope together is third eye penetrated by oneness. The moment it is initiated, if the third eye is penetrated by the oneness, it acts as telescope and microscope together for cosmos, Brahmanda, what is out there. So if you want to understand and manifest the powers, want to experience Kailasa, hold my hand and come along with me. It means sit with integrity and listen and come along with me. I'll take you to Kailash now.
This Mahaparamashivoham is like literally the ultimate journey in a most safest way. The principal cognitions
we will be manifesting experientially each of the principal cognitions, the principal truths, the whole science of manifesting Paramashiva in you is presented as four major paths: Tariya Pada, Kriya Pada, Yoga Pada, Jnana Pada. The whole Hinduism is founded on these four words. Holding the cognition you are the ultimate Paramashiva and making that as your lifestyle, manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, everything of Paramashiva in your day-to-day life, learning it, manifesting it, living it. You will be having the space in the shoulder, and from sitting on the shoulders of Paramashiva, Guru himself, traveling to Mahakailasa and experiencing Paramashiva in ultimate, blissful, safest, bestest way.
Understand, program starts but never ends, and it is never the same again. It is actually not a program, it's a lifestyle initiation. It is just upgrading your consciousness, your being. Bring intense sincerity, sincere intensity into this program. Instead of sitting with your depressions, sit with me, Paramashiva. I welcome all of you to register by going to paramashivoham.org. And even if you have attended already any program, please go through once more intensely, sincerely, intensely, because it is going to be absolutely new and different level. I commit with you all. I will initiate all of you, bless you all with the Shakti Pada, Shakti Pada, and Paramashiva myself will manifest the state, space, powers, being, superconsciousness and Kailasa of Paramashiva in all of us.
Some of the scientists and researchers who are studying the reflection have found the reference. What is out there is not just 4 dimension, at least 11 dimension. The methodology they used, algebraic topology, and the informations they have, they even tried to map it down on the brain of the rat and confirming many of the informations they have makes sense. Understand, microcosms, telescope and microscope is algebraic topology. Macrocosms, telescope and microscope together is penetrated by oneness. The moment it is initiated, if the third eye is penetrated by the oneness, it acts as telescope and microscope together for cosmos, Brahmanda, what is out there. So if you want to understand and manifest the powers, want to experience Kailasa, hold my hand and come along with me. It means sit with integrity and listen and come along with me. I'll take you to Kailash now.
This Mahaparamashivoham is like literally the ultimate journey in a most safest way. The principal cognitions we will be manifesting experientially. Each of the principal cognitions,
the principal truths, the whole science of manifesting Paramashiva in you is presented as four major paths: Tariya Pada, Kriya Pada, Yoga Pada, Jnana Pada. The whole Hinduism is founded on these four words. Holding the cognition you are the ultimate Paramashiva and making that as your lifestyle, manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, everything of Paramashiva in your day-to-day life, learning it, manifesting it, living it. You will be having the space in the shoulder, and from sitting on the shoulders of Paramashiva, Guru himself, traveling to Mahakailasa and experiencing Paramashiva in ultimate, blissful, safest, bestest way.
Understand, program.
Nithyanandam, everybody, welcome back. So as we are all preparing for receiving the darshan of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, it's now time where we understand how we can actually prepare ourselves to receive the darshan of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. What is the space that we can hold today to receive the initiation of bhakti into each and every one of our life?
The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism shares a very important sacred secret from Sanatana Hindu Dharma. He says that our body has an automatic corroborative mechanism. He calls it, as the Hinduism itself, the Vedas and Agamas, they have a very special term which is known as Chitta. He explains it in our own language, the modern day humanity can understand. He says this is the internal corroborative mechanism of the body. What is that? For example, if you believe that seeing a black cat is a bad omen, and then when you actually see a black cat, bad things actually seem to happen in your life. How is this happening? This is because of the body's automatic corroborative mechanism. It starts confirming that same kind of belief, same kind of reality which you are already believing. This is the Chitta. Now, he says that Chitta gets more and more strengthened if you feed it with delusion. Now, if you feed this Chitta in your internal corroborative mechanism with delusion, then you will only manifest poor choices. If you choose delusion as the lubricant for your corroborative mechanism, then you will sink deeper and deeper into poverty and lower levels of existence. Fortunately, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism says there is a way to feed your Chitta so that it gives you more and more spiritually rich, conscious choices. Choices that will make you and take you to the next level and make you evolve more and more spiritually, ultimately leading you into the oneness experience with your master, with your guru, with the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. What is this ultimate thing, what the ultimate catalyst, the lubricant? It is nothing but devotion. Devotion is nothing but being dedicated to the idea of oneness with Paramashiva, oneness with the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Simply choosing the cognition of oneness with the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, with our master, with Paramashiva himself, at each and every level of our life, all the best things start happening. It is like a cell phone connection to the cosmos. Just like in our life we experience when we need something, simply knowing that a few calls with the cell phone can get us whatever we want. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism says that just like that, if you have the understanding that your connection and trust in the Guru, in me, that is the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, can give you anything you want, then you have devotion. That is the metric test for your devotion that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is giving.
So, using this understanding, where when you choose to have the devotion, that is how it begins, where you decide that yes, I want to experience that devotion, I want to experience that bhakti, I want to experience that oneness with Paramashiva, with Swamiji, with the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. That is the beginning for you to manifest and for you to experience that bhakti with the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. It's literally just you sitting with that cognition, with the cherishing that yes, Swamiji, I want to manifest bhakti, I want to have that space of bhakti with you. I want to experience that space of bhakti with you. Just sitting with that simple decision or a simple want or a simple, that space of, I just want to experience it. That honest faith, honest and truthful expression of you is all that is needed for you to start manifesting bhakti in your life. Because it is not anything that is logical where you have to do some kind of tapas, some kind of this, that. No, nothing. It is just a simple decision that I want to experience it. That is the beauty, that is the sweetest thing about bhakti. Where it's not that you have to do something about it, but you just decide to have it and you will start manifesting bhakti in your life. That is why bhakti is the sweetest way, most juiciest way, as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism shares. The most juiciest way to enlightenment is bhakti. So decide to have that space of wanting to experience bhakti, that space of wanting to experience that devotion. You will see that today, when we are receiving the darshan of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, which is going to be starting very, very soon, you will see that that bhakti, just causeless love, starts overflowing in you. And you also just want to share it with as many people as possible. Because when you know that I have tasted nectar, it will always be that I want to give that nectar to more and more people. So make sure that you're reaching out to your friends, your family, your near and dear ones, and all of you register for the Mahaparameshvoham program, where the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is giving the darshan today of Paramashiva himself, gracing as the Chandesha Anugraha Murti, as the Kirata Murti and Chakradana Murti, blessing each and every one of us into this aspect of devotion. So please take this time, please take this opportunity, do not miss this opportunity, reach out to your friends and family and just decide, as Swamiji revealed, the way to start flowering into the devotion is just a simple decision that you want to experience it. That's all is needed. That simple innocent space that I want to experience it is enough. You will see that you will start becoming a receptive energy to just absorb the entire energy that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is going to be showering on each and every one of us during this darshan. So do not miss this opportunity. Please make sure that you are logging in. So with that, let us now sit straight with our head, neck and spine in a straight line as we prepare to receive the darshan of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Please sit straight. Let's chant the Mahavakya, Om Nithyananda Paramashivam.
Connecting with the divine with your eyes closed is meditation. Connecting with the divine with your eyes open is darshan. Come, let us all now move from meditation to darshan. Slowly, very slowly, please open your eyes.
Chandesha Anugraha Murti, Pasubada Anugraha Murti, Kirada Murti, Chakadana Swarupa Murti. I bless you all, shower you all with powerful initiation of awakening your Kundalini through the cosmic Kundalini. Sit now. I'll manifest it.
मृत्युञ्जयाय रुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय शाम्भवे अमृतेशाय सर्वाय महादेवाय ते नमः मृत्युञ्जयाय रुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय शाम्भवे अमृतेशाय सर्वाय महादेवाय ते नमः
அருணாச்சலமே நித்யானந்தம் தானாய் வந்து தானே தன்னை வழிபாட்டு நித்யானந்தேசன் நினைவே நித்யானந்தன் நித்யானந்தேசன் நினைவே நித்யானந்தம் பஜ நித்யானந்த விஸ்வம்பரா
भज नित्यानन्द विश्वम्भरा
भज नित्यानन्द विश्वम्भरा
भज नित्यानन्द विश्वम्भरा
गंगाधरा दिगंबरा
गंगाधरा दिगंबरा
गंगाधरा दिगंबरा
गंगाधरा दिगंबरा
भज नित्यानन्द विश्वम्भरा
भज नित्यानन्द विश्वम्भरा
भज नित्यानन्द विश्वम्भरा
भज नित्यानन्द विश्वम्भरा
वामाङ्गरूढं वरशैलवासं
वामाङ्गरूढं वरशैलवासं
भस्माङ्गदेहं रुद्राक्षमालं
भस्माङ्गदेहं रुद्राक्षमालं
भज नित्यानन्द विश्वम्भरा
भज नित्यानन्द विश्वम्भरा
गंगाधरा दिगंबरा
गंगाधरा दिगंबरा
भज नित्यानन्द विश्वम्भरा
भज नित्यानन्द विश्वम्भरा
गौरांग श्रीरंग प्रज्वल नेत्रं
गौरांग श्रीरंग प्रज्वल नेत्रं
भज नित्यानन्द ईश्वर रूपं
भज नित्यानन्द ईश्वर रूपं
जटाधरा महादेवा
जटाधरा महादेवा
जटाधरा महादेवा
जटाधरा महादेवा
अतिसुन्दरा सुमनोहरा
अतिसुन्दरा सुमनोहरा
सर्व अभयप्रद नित्यानन्द
सर्व अभयप्रद नित्यानन्द
गंगाधरा दिगंबरा
गंगाधरा दिगंबरा
भज नित्यानन्द विश्वम्भरा
भज नित्यानन्द विश्वम्भरा
भज नित्यानन्द विश्वम्भरा
भज नित्यानन्द विश्वम्भरा
गंगाधरा दिगंबरा
गंगाधरा दिगंबरा
गंगाधरा दिगंबरा
गंगाधरा दिगंबरा
भज नित्यानन्द विश्वम्भरा
भज नित्यानन्द विश्वम्भरा
डम डमित डम डमरुनादं
डम डमित डम डमरुनादं
डम डमित डम डमरुनादं
डम डमित डम डमरुनादं
तक तकिट तक नादं मृदङ्गं
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 भज नित्यानन्द विश्वम्भरा
भज नित्यानन्द विश्वम्भरा
भज नित्यानन्द विश्वम्भरा
भज नित्यानन्द विश्वम्भरा भज नित्यानन्द विश्वम्भरा भज नित्यानन्द विश्वम्भरा அருணை உதித்த
Lhasa, the first nation for all Hindus. Today, on the 7th day of the celebrations, we celebrate the revival of the Paramashiva Jnana and the Paramashiva Vijnana Sampradaya of Sanatana Hindu Dharma by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. This Sampradaya is the Rajavidya, Rajaguhya, the royal secret and the royal knowledge. This is the simple integrity that is shared between the Guru and the disciple. All the knowledge of the universe is transmitted just because of the simple love, yet highest form of love that is there between the Guru and the disciple. Today we celebrate that Arunagiri Yogeshwara himself, Paramashiva himself, manifested in the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism's life as Guru. He is the very God of this Sampradaya, and he is also the Guru. The biggest and the most important contribution in this Sampradaya by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the Nithyananda Gurukul. It is a revival of the authentic Gurukul system that has existed throughout Akhanda Bharata for thousands of years and is designed to create Jivan Muktas and give a conscious breakthrough to humanity. Let us now offer our sincere devotion and worship at the feet of Bhagavan Arunagiri Yogeshwara and our beloved Bhagavan, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, on the 7th day celebrations of the Guru Purnima Brahmotsavam, and seek their grace and blessings.
सहस्रदलपङ्कजे सकलशीलरश्मिप्रभम् वराभयकराम्बुजम् विमलगन्धपुष्पाम्बरम् प्रसन्नवदनेशनम् सकलदेवतारूपिणम् स्मरेत् शिरसिंसकम् तदभिमानपूर्वम् गुरुम् अथ धूपः ॐ दशाङ्गम् गुग्गुलोपेतम् सुगन्धम् च सुमनोहरम् आग्रेय सर्वदेवानाम् धूपोऽयम् प्रतिगृह्यताम् श्रीसर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय नमः धूपम् आघ्रापयामि अथ दीपः ॐ साध्यम् त्रिवर्ति संयुक्तम् बन्धिना योजितम् मया ग्रहाणमङ्गलम् दीपम् त्रैलोक्यतिमिरापहम् श्रीसर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय नमः दीपम् सन्दर्शयामि अथ नैवेद्यम् ॐ अमृते अमृतोद्भवे अमृतवर्षिणि अमृतम् श्रावय श्रावय स्वाहा श्रीसर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय नमः अमृतम् महानैवेद्यम् निवेदयामि नैवेद्यानन्तरम् आचमनम् समर्पयामि नीराजनम् ॐ हंस हंसाय विद्महे परमहंसाय धीमहि तन्नो हंस प्रचोदयात् ॐ हंस हंसाय विद्महे परमहंसाय धीमहि तन्नो हंस प्रचोदयात् ॐ हंस हंसाय विद्महे परमहंसाय धीमहि तन्नो हंस प्रचोदयात् श्री सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय नमः कर्पूर नीराजनम् सन्दर्शयामि रक्षान्धारयामि शोणाद्रीशावताराय ज्योतिस्तम्भस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् तत्त्वज्ञानप्रदाताय नित्यानन्देश्वररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् मूलप्रकृतिरूपाय परमशिवशक्तिस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् दण्डत्रिशूलहस्ताय कालकालस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् आदिपूज्याय देवाय सकलपूर्णत्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् सर्वाभयविनाशकाय शत्रुसंहाररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् योगपट्टाभिषिक्ताय राजसन्न्यासधारिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् सार्वभौमैकपत्याय राजराजार्चिताय च श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलम् कल्पवृक्षाय मङ्गलम् ज्ञानदायिने परमशिवाय श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वराय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलम् श्रीविद्याम्बायै मङ्गलम् कामदायिने सर्वमङ्गलदात्री नित्यानन्देश्वर्यै मङ्गलम् मङ्गलम् गुरुदेवाय मोक्षमूलाय मङ्गलम् परमावताराय नित्यानन्दाय गुरवे मङ्गलम् त्वम् स्मृतमहम् धन्य मम प्राणमहेश्वर गङ्गाधरनामेति सोदरस्थानम् ददाम्यहम् हरिः ओम् तत्सत् सर्वम् भगवत् श्री नित्यानन्द परमशिव पादुकार्पणमस्तु ओम् नित्यानन्दम्
as the ultimate manifestation of Paramashiva's Chandesha Anugraha Murti, Pasubhada Anugraha Murti, Kirata Murti, Chakradana Swarupa Murti. I bless you all with a complete Kundalini awakening. I bless you all with enlightenment, Paramashivatva. Today I initiate all of you into the powers of Duradrishti, telescopic vision, and Sukshma Drishti, microscopic vision. And I will also awaken all of you with your Anya Chakra, third eye, and I will initiate all of you into Guru Diksha, initiation into Guru Bhakti, experiencing the reality. I bless you all. Take the tuning fork or your Atmalinga or the pendulum. Sit with it. I'll enter in your space and vibrate it with my frequency. Om, Om, Om.
Nithyananda Om Bam 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 Bholanatha Har Shiva Har Shiva Om Dam 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 Damaruganatha Nithyananda Om Vyomakesha Shiva Damarugesha Hara Mrityunjaya Hara Om Vyomakesha Shiva Damarugesha Hara Mrityunjaya Hara Om Trikaleshwara Bhakta Manohara Nithyananda Om Trikaleshwara Bhakta Manohara Nithyananda Om
Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Nithyananda Paramashivam.
श्रीगुरुवे नमः वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरम् तत्परं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् नित्यानन्दं 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 जगद्गुरु नित्यानन्दं 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 जगद्गुरु
Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham.
नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्याधिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. Nithyanam, that was such a powerful darshan that we just received from Swamiji, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, as part of the Mahaparamashivoham program. In the same space of oneness that we are now established in with the grace and blessings of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, let us get ready to manifest the powers of Paramashiva. Today we are going to be manifesting yet again another powerful power manifestation, which is the power of the body scanning. So now we'll be entering into the power manifestation. I request all of you to just be seated in front of the screen in a comfortable position. Just keep a paper and pen, or if you would like to type, you can just keep your laptop or your devices with you to manifest this power. So this is the power where you are going to be able to scan yourself and the other person. So we are going to be first starting the power manifestation with our own body. So first round, we are going to be manifesting this power for ourselves. And the second round we are going to be doing is on another person. We are going to be manifesting this power for some other person on the second round. So let us begin the first round. Before that, let us see from where these powers are coming and where Paramashiva is revealing about these powers, so that we know that these are powers that Paramashiva himself has revealed in the Shastra and in the Hindu Purana. This power has been revealed in the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra. You can sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. If you can sit in the Padmasana, you can sit in Padmasana. If you cannot sit in Padmasana, it's okay. You can just sit down with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line, or in any comfortable position as well. If you want to sit on the sofa, it's fine, or a chair, as you're comfortable. Be seated. Before we enter into the power manifestation, let us see where the power manifestation is coming from, where Paramashiva is revealing about these divine power manifestations. Let us now see the power manifestation. This is the Shastra Pramana for this power, the scriptural reference. Swadehe jagato vapi sukshma sukshmatarani cha tattvani yani nilayam yasvante vyajyate para. This is the revelation by Paramashiva himself. The translation: cognize deeply. Yes, sorry for the technical glitch. Let us continue the power manifestation. So, we are now going to be seeing an experience from Swamiji's own life, where Swamiji himself has manifested this power of the body scanning. So, yes, this is by Swamiji's own words. Only when I had the multiple compound hand fracture, I was forced to go for surgery and therefore for medical checkup related to that. At that time, they detected heavy metal quantity in my different organs. It was revealed that I had been poisoned without our knowledge. I immediately used diagnostic methods instead of medical facilities to study the body condition due to the poisoning. Through the body scanning, I found out what the problem was. Imbalances had happened, and where the balance had to be done. I used allopathy as a second opinion to verify my findings. So this is the experience of Swamiji himself, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself, where he himself has manifested and demonstrated the power of the body scanning. So with this, we are going to be beginning the power manifestation. We can go and begin the first round of the power manifestation of the body scanning. So we are going to be scanning ourselves in this round. Let's begin with the power manifestation. Now sit and start chanting the Mahavakya. You can sit in a comfortable position. Close your eyes. Visualize Swamiji in your third eye. Let us start chanting the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Paramashivoham. Continuously chant the Mahavakya. Visualize the form of Swamiji that you just now received the darshan. Visualize that form of Swamiji. Do not think that you know everything about your body and the problems that you're facing. During this power manifestation, Swamiji will reveal the deeper understanding about your body to you. So just request Swamiji now to reveal everything about yourself, about the problems that you're facing with your body. In the body scanning power, it is not just to identify the specific problems that you're facing. It is not just that. When you scan yourself, Swamiji will do the healing as well to you with whatever that you're facing. And also show you the source of the problem, of why it is manifesting, and how you're going to manifest the healing for yourself. They're going to be manifesting for the next 2 more minutes. So intensely chant the Mahavakya. And everything that you see in your third eye about yourself, write it down. We have 1 more minute for the power manifestation. Continue to chant the Mahavakya and scan your body. We are now going to be moving on to the next step of the power manifestation. Now you can relax. All of you have manifested the power, the first round. Before we move on to the next round, we'll just take a few minutes to write down everything that we saw in our third eye. If you have not yet finished writing down, you can now take a few moments to write down everything that you saw in your third eye about yourself. And also just create an intent intention inside you to manifest a complete healing and a complete completion with your body. Because most of the problems in our body is created due to some or the other incompletion that we are facing in our life, which manifests as a problem in our body. Whatever is the source problem that you saw that you are manifesting in your body, declare to experience the completion with that in this space of oneness that you are in now after the darshan. Let us now move on to the next. In this round, we are going to be manifesting this power of the body scanning to another person. Anyone of your choice who can manifest this power with anyone that you want to. Your friends, your colleagues, your relatives, your family members, anyone who is with you or away from you as well. If they are with you, it would be best that you can sit in front of them and you can scan their body. Now, if you're going to do the scanning online, if you're going to be doing this power manifestation for someone who is not physically with you, you can take them on a video call or have their photographs in front of you. Now you can call them and tell them that you are going to be doing this power manifestation. If they are with you physically, you can just ask them to sit down in front of you. You can just ask them to relax and sit down. In this round, what we are going to be doing is you're going to be scanning the other person. So whatever you see from the other person, whatever the problems that you are seeing in the other person's body, it need not be only problems, anything that you see about the other person, about the physical body especially. You're going to be writing down everything that you see in the third eye. Whatever Swamiji is revealing to you, you'll be writing that down. So keep your pen and paper as well with you. As you see whatever you are seeing in the third eye, you can go on writing down. Or if you want to write down everything at once after the manifestation, you can do that as well. You'll be given some time to write down everything after that. So let us now begin the second round of the power manifestation. I give you all 1 more minute to get a partner who you want to manifest this power for. If 2 of you are manifesting, that would be amazing. You can scan for each other. Or if you are alone and you want to manifest for someone else, you can call them and manifest for them. If two of you are sitting and watching this session from the same place, you can manifest the power for each other as well. And write down what you see about each other's body during the power manifestation of the body scanning. I request all of you to now close your eyes. This power manifestation, it is just a sign that you can manifest anything that you want in your life. The only thing that you need to do is establish yourself in the space of oneness by visualizing Swami, the Supreme Point of Hinduism, our beloved Guru. Visualize Swamiji now. Darshan that we just now received. Visualize that form of Swamiji. And intensely start chanting the Mahavakya. Just keep this one intention inside you. Just request Swamiji, please show me whatever is there in the other person's body. Whatever you want to show about the other person's body, please read all of it to me. With just one request, just sit down with your eyes closed, chanting the Mahavakya intensely, visualizing Swamiji. Let us begin chanting the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Paramashivam. Continue to chant the Mahavakya. Keep your eyes closed, visualizing Swami. Anything that you see about the other person, you can pick up the pen and paper and start writing it down. Or if you want to type it down, you can type it down as well. Make sure that you're writing down everything that you see about the other person. You have 2 more minutes to manifest this power before we move on to the next step of the verification. Please continue to manifest. Yes. Now we are going to be moving on to the next step of the power manifestation. You can relax now. Now you can start writing down everything that you saw about the other person's body if you have not yet written down. You can take a few moments to write down everything that you saw. I give you a few minutes. You can write down, and next we will be beginning where we are going to be verifying what we saw about the other person's body. We are going to be verifying with the other person and see how much of the power you have manifested, and see the power manifestation. So you can take a few minutes to write down everything. Write down all the details you saw. If you saw anything that you saw, make sure that you're writing down everything. Do not think that, oh, this problem that person might not have, they're not facing this problem or something like that. If you saw that in your third eye, you might be having the question inside you, how do I know if I saw it in the third eye or it's just my imagination? Yes, so while you're manifesting this power, as you've all received the darshan, all of you are already initiated into the oneness space and to do the power manifestation. During the darshan today, we have all been initiated. So all of us have already been manifesting this powers now. So how to verify? We are going to be seeing what we have manifested during the verification process that we are going to do. So do not miss out anything that you saw. Even if you feel that, okay, this problem might not be there, that problem might not be there, or this is not what that person could have in their life, make sure that you are writing down everything. Do not have any doubt with what you saw in your third eye. You have a few more seconds, finish writing down everything. Yes, now we are going to be moving on to the next step where we are going to be verifying with the other person, and then you can share your experiences on the social media as well. So now please go ahead and share whatever you saw about the other person. Whatever you have written down, please share it to the other person now. Whoever you scan the body for, you can go and share it to the other person. Share everything that you saw about the other person, and also if you saw some solution for the other person to manifest the healing completely, whatever they are facing, you can tell that also to them. Because this power of body scanning is not just to scan, identify the problems, it also does the healing process. Because when you look at a person through the third eye, naturally the healing process also happens, because third eye is Paramashiva himself, Swamiji himself. He will completely do the healing for the other person when you scan the other person through the third eye. Once you finish sharing with the other person, you can go to the Facebook and share your experiences with the photos of you manifesting the power. If you have taken any photos, you can share those. Or if you have not taken any photos, you can also make a short video explaining and sharing your experience about this power manifestation, of how you have manifested the power and what power you manifested today, and how you manifested the power, and what are the powerful cognitions that you manifested while manifesting these powers. You can share all the details of the power manifestation. Make a short video while doing this power manifestation or after the power manifestation, and share it on social media. Use the hashtag Kailasa, hashtag Nithyananda, hashtag power manifestation, and also the hashtag Mahaparamashivam, as we are receiving the darshan as part of the Mahaparamashivam and manifesting the powers of Paramashiva with the grace and blessings from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So you can share on social media and make sure to tag the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, the Facebook page, Kailasa's SPH Nithyananda Paramashivam. You can tag the Facebook page as well while you're sharing your experience on the social media. Please make sure to tag Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism Facebook page as well. With this, we come to the end of today's power manifestation. And you can share your experience about the darshan and all the different sessions. So now we are coming to the common solution of today's power manifestation. And also, if you want to experience the third eye reading sessions that are going on all day, you can join in and become a patron. On the Patreon, you can go ahead and register yourself, become a patron, and you will be receiving personalized third eye reading sessions and the Akash reading sessions as well to manifest the reality that you want in your life. So go ahead and click the link in the description to join and become the patron. With this, let us finish the power manifestation session with the Purna Mantra. I request all the participants who are manifesting the power to sit straight with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Keep your hands in the Anjali Mudra. If you're continuing to share on social media, you can continue sharing after finishing this session. Now please join us while we finish the session for the Purna Mantra. Close your eyes. Offer the gratitude to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism for giving us all this beautiful opportunity to manifest the powers of Paramashiva. Let us finish with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Sri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you all for joining. Nithyanandam.